Hey fam, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing good and having a great day. If not, please let me know what I can do to help you. Until then, I have another video for us from Bo over on Legion of Men, talking about passport bros and this Disney mentality that's coming from these guys. And so, something to talk about because I haven't talked about men stuff in a while. So, let's talk about it.
MLJL, $5. As an autistic guy, how do I weed out gold diggers overseas? I have money and I'm looking to move to Peru since I have family there.
No, there is no way, dude. They're all gold diggers at a certain extent. You're never going to find the Disney mentality.
Semperi loaded $9.99.
Ever.
8 years ago I stopped dating, found land with a crappy house for $30K, got a cheap Hyundai Accent for $9K cash, and wiped out all consumer debt by hunkering down and living bare minimum. This
Good
is
shit.
the way.
Good shit. Look, dude, for the guy before, too, you guys have to understand. So, I don't know where Red Pill went wrong. Somehow, men stopped understanding a basic fact that women date based on what you could provide, and somehow, like, she's got to love me for me. I don't know where it's part of the passport bro mentality twisted some people's minds, because you got these old boomers that believe in this true love bullshit. Bro, your Asian chick is only fucking you because you're
Well, here's the thing is that a lot of guys these days are pretty hopelessly desperate when it comes to some kind of intimacy, some kind of attention, some kind of wanting to be wanted. It makes sense because men are absolutely starved of attention, starved of what people would consider love today. But at the same time, I tell you guys this all the time, the men that are the ones that are providing and protecting, those are the ones that get attention. Those are the ones that get the love. You will not see it if you cannot provide and protect. And if a woman does not see you in that light, she will not respect you, my guy. It doesn't matter where you go. A lot of men wanted to escape this dumpster fire that is dating here in America. And to a certain extent, you do escape that, right? There are a lot of countries outside of the United States that is more traditional. That's true. But on the other side of that, women have the same functionality no matter where they are. Women are going to want to be looked after and they're going to want to feel safe. If you can't do that, they're not going to value you. So, this idea of love, there's no such. I talk about this all the time. This idea of unconditional love me for me, does not exist. It never has and it never will. Okay. Love always has its conditions. I had so many people shit on me in the comment section. And guess what? Here it is, another YouTuber saying the very same things that I am. Love is always transactional. Always. What does that mean? Well, there's a give and take, obviously. You provide, you protect. She gives you children. She is submissive to you, right? She takes care of the home. That is a give and take situation that both respect. Why? Because it plays to their strengths. And whatever weaknesses come about, the other person makes up for that. We're complementary to one another. And that exists everywhere. So until men get that through their heads, you're going to continue to have these problems.
pension is higher, 10x the salary of a hardworking Filipino. No, she doesn't like your dick. No, it's not true love, you fucking idiot. She's 30 years younger than you. You think you went over there and found true love? And then somehow, like I guess the narrative changed into like, if I go overseas, I'm gonna meet a tight little Asian chick that's gonna really love me. You got missing fucking teeth. You got a pot belly. You got corns on your fucking feet. You're disgusting, bro. Just because you got a pension, yes, you'll swing and you'll bat a better average, but it's still low quality. Women are still the same. The hardware is the same. The software is slightly different. We got
Boys, listen. This is why I tell you hit the gym. Take care of your body as much as you are taking care of your mind. Because Bo uses this saying all the time. Wherever you go, there you are. Whoever you are is who you will be wherever you go. So if you're a fat fuck here in America, right, and no woman wants you, you're also going to be a fat fuck in Thailand, in the Philippines, and no woman is still going to want you, with the exception of if you can provide. So take care of your body, okay? Because physical attraction matters. It really does matter. It really matters. Now, in certain situations, right, you can kind of cut back a little bit on physical attraction. Maybe someone you're with doesn't look as pretty or as handsome as you would like them to. It's more about the characteristics of the person. Who is this person? Are they good? Are they good for a long-term investment? Can she take care of my children? Does she expect me to lead, right? Is she fine with the decisions that I make? Is she not going to be combative towards me? But you have to be a man that women respect. If you're not that here, you won't be that over there.
We're on like version 4.5 over here in the West, and you went back in time a little bit and you got version.
I wanted to mention too, that means not just taking care of yourself, right? Going to the gym, getting fit, staying fit, taking care of this up here, but looking sharp as well. Dress better, okay? Dress better, act better. Strive to be better tomorrow than you were today, right? The whole point of the red pill for men was to wake up from the lies that we've been told and to better ourselves, to become better men, the best versions of ourselves that we could possibly be as men. But here's the thing also, you do that for yourself. You do it for yourself, and then women will notice. Women are an added benefit. They're an added benefit to an already peaceful life.
3.8. Calm down, bro. Still the same shit. The difference is you're bailing them out of poverty. Let's be fucking real here with what these guys are doing. The others are just going out there straight up buying fucking prostitutes. Let's be honest. G, you got 4 chicks on your arm, but you paid for every single one of them. Yeah, $10 each. Congratulations, bro. Big dick swinging over here. How many of these motherfuckers are actually in the same country for a year or longer? How many of them are actually married? How many of them actually have decent women? Got fucking bar girls and shit left and right on these dudes' arms, and pros talking about this is the way. I left the degenerate West to pay some whore to sleep with me. I got my live-in maid and I'm also smashing. Are you dumb? The fuck? So when you're asking me shit like how do I stop gold diggers, you're not supposed to stop gold diggers. G, you're supposed to show you got gold and get the shiniest toy you can. That's the point. The point of busting your ass is you get the youngest, most beautiful, most submissive, nice woman that wants to have your babies.
Here's the brutal truth. When it comes to society, women's value will always be based on their beauty. And that's just how it is. When a beautiful woman walks down a street, everyone turns their head. When that same woman goes to a club, she gets in for free. When she goes to a bar, people buy her drinks throughout the entire night. Now, for ugly women, and I'm just going to be brutally honest here, ugly women are forgotten about. They are. I mean, they're treated just like men, and their lives are just as hard. And so that's how that works for women. For men, if you cannot provide, you're not seen as a man at all. If you cannot protect, if you don't look strong, if you don't look capable, if you don't look competent, you're not going to get respected, because society determines men's value based on what they can provide. So if you can provide one of the two, you may get some respect for a limited amount of time. But if you can't provide either, you're forgotten about as well. And so that's just brutal honesty, because that's the way nature is. It's just reality. Reality is brutally honest. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just here to try to help you out.
You're going to pay for it. Everyone pays for it. Literally. Nobody, not on this whole fucking planet, never pays for it. You pay with it either hard cash or time. Either way, it costs you money. Dudes are over here talking about...
Yeah, that's something else too. Look, it doesn't matter what kind of woman you get. You're still going to have to provide. That is your duty as a man. All right? Your duty as a man is to provide for her. And her duty to you is to give you children, to turn a house into a home. So it doesn't matter what woman you get, you still have to pay for her.
True love. She's got to love me in a Bentley and on the back of the bus. What are you, 50 Cent? Shut up, stupid. It's always been with preconditions. You are valueless otherwise. When the fuck did red pill turn into some soy blue pill shit? Time. I want to go find real love. She gonna love me for me. Idiot. Not you. Super chat it. But the dudes that think that way. Someone say you're gonna make me cry. No, dude, don't cry at all. That's power. I'm teaching you guys straight. This is real power here. When you understand that your looks aren't as important, that money is really what matters, status, being somebody in society, shit like that, that women care about a man who can provide and provision, You'll stop worrying about your little fucking missing tooth, your little balding ass hair that you got.
That's exactly what I was telling you guys. That's mainly what matters for women is status and money. And if you don't have either one of those, like most men today, because it's been stripped from them, it explains the dating crisis today.
Right here, you got that shit where you're bald all the way around like this. You got the little fucking twirly hair up there and shit. Fucking Homer Simpson. None of that shit matters, bro. Do you know how many older dudes are getting married and pumping these chicks with kids and getting what they want because they got some fucking money?
Well, it matters a little bit.
I keep telling you guys that's a great equalizer. Everybody here is worried about, look at my abs, I'm just six pack. Does it help? Sure. You get a higher quality woman for less resistance. Duh. Lift. Step one, lift. Not even for a woman, period. Lift for you, bro. You need your mind to be sharp. You need your body to carry you forward into the future. You don't want to be some fucking old piece of shit pumping pills in you to survive day to day. You got to have a strong body to protect your family. That's what we're saying. But make some money. Get your finances in order. You will be fine. If you're ugly, you need more money. It's that simple. Hey, bro, the formula is there. It's done. If you're extremely attractive and you're a fucking male specimen, you could be damn near broke. It's great. The game's not fair, but it's a spectrum and you get to play on it. If a woman's born ugly, she's done for. Fuck, bro. Good job. Who's going to give you $1 million to transform your face? Nobody. You're a man. You got moves to make. You're not checkmated out the game ever until you decide to quit. That's what the game is. Yeah, if you're ugly, you need more money, bitch. Stop crying. Get paid. The fuck? It's that simple. Dudes are over here like, but I want love. I want love. The romantic side of men, you know, I want love. I want her to love me. No, bitch, you want respect. That's what you want. You want your woman to respect you above all else. When the respect is gone, the love is gone. And then your woman is smashing the pool boy. A lot of these dudes get no respect from their women. That's the issue here. Love is just hormone and it fades. Yeah. Look, you guys really want to know what it takes, dude. And what you really should look for. You need to watch a woman for how she handles stress, unexpected things happening, being under pressure, and her natural disposition in these situations. And I don't mean like what decision she makes, but how does she literally, what's her disposition, how she handles this stuff. You got to think of it like this. One day you will have kids together. One day something's going to happen in the future that causes you a ton of stress, whether it comes from money or children or illness or whatever it is. How you watch her handle things in the, let's say you've been dating for 4 months. How you watch her deal with pressure and stress is how she's going to deal when the kids are acting up, when you two are dealing with your own issues. Does she handle it with poise and grace and femininity, or is she a loose cannon? Does she get angry? Does she lose control? Is she overtly emotional to the point where it's a red flag and actually pulling her down, and she's regressing, she doesn't make progress?
Don't look at testing as a red flag. Everyone does it, and you really should do it, because whether you bring about the test or not, life is going to test the both of you. Stressful situations will always be good tests to see if you guys are compatible with one another. I'm going to leave that there. It's a good point to leave off on. Don't lead with your wallet. No flashy restaurants. No simping. If she doesn't like you, move on. Yeah. She doesn't love you, period. Well, she loves you for what you provide. That's the thing. And that's not a bad thing. Men and women have different needs. At the end of the day, we both want children, but we have different roles to play. You love her because she's respecting you as the man of the house, and she loves you because she feels safe around you. Nothing is free in life. Nothing will ever be free in life. There will always be a cost to something. This whole passport bro thing made it even worse for simps. Now they get used by women on the other side of the ocean. These men get used the same all over the world, no matter where they go. Yeah, exactly, because they're fucking tools. They don't want to put any work into themselves. And they expect things to be different because of how the women overseas grow up. You still look like a fucking idiot. What did you expect? I'd rather live alone with money and occasional Tinder tail after an hour at the dive bar and a local 24-hour Mexican joint. We live in a very hard time for men. Being involved with women is pretty iffy, right? Most women these days are not worth the relationship. The thing is, I would not advise Tinder at all, and I would halfway advise friends with benefits. But if you're going to do anything, let it be friends with benefits. As long as there are ground rules set and both of you understand what is being consented to, neither one of you want a relationship, or at least not in that point in time. But I wouldn't do Tinder. I wouldn't do dating apps at all. You never know the kind of women you're going to run into. So it's better to play a little bit safer with women that you do know. But I'll leave that there. Guys, get your mind right, get your body right, get your finances right. I came across a comment from another veteran from one of my earlier videos and saying that he was actually going to move overseas, get a remote job, which I think that is a phenomenal idea. Financial freedom is the goal, right? But you also want to take care of your body as well, and women should be the last thing on your mind. When you are the first thing on your mind and women are the last thing, it's a world of difference. Do for you, and women should be last. But please don't go to these other countries looking like absolute morons and expecting something different than what you got over here, because it's not. It's not going to be any different. And don't go to these big cities where all the tourists go, because a lot of these places understand how tourists operate. They know they can swindle tourists. It's exactly why he brought up the prostitutes. Don't do that shit. If you genuinely want a good woman, go to the smaller towns. Learn the language and go to the smaller towns. You're going to have a better time. But beware, wherever you go, there is going to be some tension because you are considered an outsider. That's why we want to fix shit here so that we don't have to resort to doing the passport bro shit. Well, that's going to be it, guys. A little bit of a shorter video. Hopefully this video helped you out. And if it did, please like, share, subscribe. Join the family, guys. I'd love to have you join. I'm trying to change this culture, and I need your help to do so. I greatly appreciate the help. Thank you all so much for watching. If you need me for anything, please reach out. I'm always here. Take care of yourselves, both mind and body. Take care of each other. I wish you all a lovely night. I love you all. I'll talk to you guys soon.